Sorry about that, everybody. Hello. I accidentally popped out my mixer instead of putting it to the side where I wanted it to. Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Hello. Hi, Atlas. Thank you for the tier 3. It's almost been a year. Oh my god, it's almost been a year. That's so cool. Thank you for the tier 3, Atlas. I appreciate that. I'm now looking at myself on the screen, and I'm noticing so much is wrong, and I need to fix that immediately. Hold on. First off, I'm not big enough, and I need to be big. Hello, can you guys hear me okay? You're gonna cry? No, don't cry. It's so nice to have you all here. Welcome back. It's the start of a new stream week. Welcome to another ASMR stream. Once again, now normal thing. Oh my god, nobody told me. Why am I flashbanging you guys? Hold on. I'm all over the place. Hold on, I'm on this. Apologies, everybody. Better. Hello, everyone. Sorry about that. No, I hope you're all well. I hope you all have had a great week. As some of you guys may know, this has been kind of a hell week for me. Hi, Explosive. Oh, let me say hello to everybody before we get started. My bad. Hi, Abyss. Thank you for stopping in. Who got first today? I don't see who got first. Hi, Ami. Hi, Kuai. Hi, Jam. Hi, Shiva. Hi, Kari. Hello, babies. Hi, Atlas. Hello, Dawn. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Hi, Sassery. I hope you've all been well. I hope you've had a wonderful time away. I always like starting. Oh, no, you don't. You do not play with that toy. Now of all time, sister. No, sir. Oh, my God. Hi, baby. Sorry, my kitty decided that it was time to play with one of his loud toys. So I had to put it away. But yeah, no, it has been quite the week. I have been very tired. I'm quite sleep deprived in truth. But we pushed through. And I get to be here. And we had an amazing ASMR stream the other day, which was really cool. That was I actually was really surprised to see that. We did one Saturday, which was kind of impromptu. I'm going to warn you guys that today might be a little different. I may stop intermittently during stream if the dogs get too rowdy. I'm taking care of them, so I have to be a little bit more mindful. But, oh my god, and I didn't do it. Guys, I'm so dumb. I didn't jingle when we first started, so that's my bad. Hi, Mari. Okay, I feel better now. But hello, everybody. No, it is so nice to have all of you here. I am really worried about how much yap I'm going to have in me today, but I think I'll be able to pull through. I'm manifesting a reality that I can pull through. It has been so hot here that I've been barely surviving, let alone doing things to talk about. So yeah, we'll get through it together. To start things off, it is a new stream week, so I suppose we could start. Actually, no, where is my brain? I need to tell you guys about how ASMR streams work, because this is still new. Dumb idiot, dumb. Hi, Dodger. Welcome in. Okay, so for those of you guys who are new here, the ASMR streams work a little differently to my normal streams. To start, we have a menu. I can put it on the screen. You also can hit at any point !! menu. And you can see all of the different triggers that we do on stream. You guys are able to request it through the necessary means. I should have everything turned on. I'm pretty sure I did that yesterday. But if anything isn't turned on, let me know, and I can fix that. So we have those. You guys can also hit !ASMR to kind of get a rundown of how these work. We treat the ASMR streams kind of like just chatting streams, where we just kind of hang out. And we just do things, and I just talk, and I'm more relaxed when I talk, and that's about it. I had other things I was going to tell you. Oh yes, my rules. You can find my ASMR rules in my panels. You just have to scroll down to the left side of your screen if you're on a PC, and if you're on mobile, you have to hit the About Me section. But you can see my rules there. But yeah, how has you guys this week been? How has the start of the week? We are now in the middle of the week, which I really don't feel like. It feels like a Friday. I got home today and I was like, oh my god, I still have 2 more days. This is awful. But it's fine. Everything's fine. I'm gonna make it through because I'm big, brave, and strong. Okay, let me go ahead and get everything set up. But yeah, so I don't know. My week has been crazy. So for those of you guys who don't know, I am painfully employed. And the job that I do is it actually needs 2 people, not 1. And for the past couple days, it has just been me, which has been kind of awful because they don't have a replacement, so I just end up doing double the work. But I have been, and I've been so brave, and I've been so strong, and I've been working longer shifts to cover for her. And now we are here. Truly, it is a feat that I was able to stream today. So I give myself a little credit there. But in addition to that, we've only just now fixed the AC on my work. Ads are about to start, everybody. So when ads start, just be warned that it might get a little loud. Hi lovely, hi Ari, how are you, baby? No, it might get a little loud. So this is my warning on to you. But no, I'm just talking about how my work week is gone. How is your week gone, baby? I also didn't fix my... Damn, you guys are gonna start yelling at me, I know it. My favorite vamp. You are too sweet. Stop, I'll get a big head. I'll get an ego. I've been trying to tell myself I need to get an ego with ASMR. Because I've only been doing it for a little bit, right? But if I don't get an ego now, then I never will. And so therefore, I need an ego now. I need an ego yesterday. And I don't need like a crazy one, but I need enough that like my brain doesn't second guess everything I do, you know what I mean? It can't be like, was that bad? Was that good? No, can't do any of that. It's going good? Okay, I'm glad. I need to be like, I am that bitch. When I get on stream, I am that bitch. So that's what I'm manifesting for myself this week, is I'm going to become that bitch central. I've also I've also spent a lot of time playing silly games offline recently. Dude, I'm playing Persona offline. I love Persona. I don't know if you guys know this about me. I actually truly love Persona 5. You're definitely that bitch. See? I like that. Automod allow that. Thank you. No, I am that bitch. Tycoon. No, I love Tycoon, dude. I love Tycoon so much. Thank you for the 3 stream streak, Dodger. I appreciate you. But yeah, no, I love that stupid little minigame. And I also dude, I want to unlock fishing. I'm almost positive Persona has a fishing mechanic. Like, I feel it in my bones. But I can't find it. And it might be too early. Preminger, don't start with me. You're gonna make a loud noise. Don't do it. No. I don't care. Don't meow at me. Don't do it, mister. I don't want to hear it. You get down. Thank you. Evil cat. Fishing mini games are usually the best. Are they really? So, I actually love fishing mini games. Sorry if you can hear my cat go fucking crazy in the background. He's decided now of all times to be Zoomy time. But yeah, I actually love fishing mini games. And, just about any game I play, really. It's like the stethoscope. So it did, and I have bad news. It did, and until I can find a way to get it to, like, mount. Hi, Anarchy. Until I can find a way to get it to mount to the microphone, I can't use it because the earbuds just move around too much in the ears, which is awful. Like, truly awful. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to figure out a way to get the earbuds to stay fixed to the ears, because it sounds better, it sounds deeper than it does whenever I just put the microphone up to my chest. But the trade-off is that every single movement makes it sound infinitely worse. And I didn't want to do that, so until then, I have to figure that out. But the plan is to figure it out so that I can use that. Hi, like Shada. I hope that you guys have had a good day. I need to drink more of my water. Not my water. I need to drink more of my soda. I'm actually trying something dangerous here. I'm drinking a carbonated beverage, and I'm really hoping that my body is a machine that can produce. Not produce. I hope your ego. It is not inflated yet. It's not inflated yet. The goal is for it to be inflated. Because that's what I need right now. No ego yet. Unfortunately, for everybody around us, I don't have an ego right now. Which might be the most evil bitch. But yeah, no, I've been having an okay day. It's been alright. Nothing too crazy. It's been a crazy past couple of days. I'm excited for the ending of the week to get a little easier. I feel very strongly about that. Because if I have to redo what the past 3 days have been, dude, I'm graduating. I'm graduating right now. Hi, Brocco. Welcome in. How are you? No, I can't handle it. I can't handle all of the evil stuff that's happening while I am banished to work. I found that I actually love doing ASMR so much that, like, I've been trying to find excuses to stream it, and I know that's not good, because I need to stream other things. So, because, like, I was looking at my schedule this week, and I was like, oh my god, guys, I'm gonna have a quiet house. You know what that means I have to do? It means I have to stream ASMR. I literally am. I'm doing it. This is your ASMR stream of the week. You're not getting another one. I can't do another one. We are mindful. We are demure. Even though I want to. Because I've been really enjoying this. I've been enjoying the closeness to it. I've been enjoying the, like, softness of ASMR streams. They're not, like, super... Like, guess what? What's up, Evan? Tell me what's on your mind. No, I've been enjoying the calm vibes that ASMR gives. I think that's cool. So yeah, that's my big yap. The intimacy is great, right? Hi, Jam. Evan, thank you so much for the 500 biddies. Are you redeeming those for, like? I'm assuming you're just being sweet. I appreciate you. I always have to check now in case it's like requests and stuff like that. But no, I appreciate you very much. But no, I found that I really get in my head a lot. That's been an issue that I have had as of late. Is that I find myself, like, moving the bar. You know what I mean? Let's get into like deep lore time. I have this really bad habit of setting a metric for success, and then meeting it, and then raising the bar, because now that's not good enough. Does that make sense? I think that's, like, my biggest fatal flaw, and as of late, that's been really eating at me. Which means that I have been trying to navigate that while having an ego, while trying to make myself have an ego, which has been not very conducive to one another. So I was really hoping, and this is what I was making. I was like, I need ASMR. This stream is gonna be the stream that I start having a fat fucking ego. That's what I have to do. Today is the start of me having a big ego, so that I can hit a bar and I can just stay there, and I can be like, this is my measure. This is my metric of success. I hit it. I did the stream. I'm done, and I did a good job, and I talked throughout it. You know what I mean? I also need to drink more of my water. Oh my god. Thank you for following, Alien. Welcome in. Let me put my drink down quietly. I'm so mindful and I'm so demure. I think that's another thing I've had to learn about with doing this stuff is that I have found that my drink sounds, because I go back and I watch the VODs because I'm trying to figure out how to best make the sound good. If that makes sense. I'm trying to figure out how to make it sound not evil bitch. Also, I'm going to put the fucking menu away. You guys know how to find the menu. You don't need me to explain it to you. But no, I have found that I've lost my train of thought. That's what I found. I found that I lost my train of thought. I told you guys today was gonna be a whack one. I found that that's what I was doing because I just had more in my water. I found that there are so many things that I just fidget with or do as I stream that pick up on the mic, which is evil. Like if I move in my chair a lot, that picks up on the mic, and I thought that would be fixed by having the new chair, which thank God I do. Oh my God, I am so comfortable in this chair. It is. I forgot how good life is when you have a chair that works. Because I went so long with that other one. So that's been really nice. But that makes noise. Whenever I pick something up and put something down, that makes noise. Whenever I, like, scratch too loud, that makes noise. So I've been trying to, like, figure out where I want to put things. Like, what I want to do. So I've gotten, like, coasters and stuff in hopes to help dial it back. But I don't think it's doing too much, to be truthful. I also got to really stretch recently. I don't know. I wonder if I really hope my stretching doesn't pick up on stream, like when the bones crack. You know what I mean? A good chair is what I'm on the hunt for right now. Do you want me to send you the one I have? It's really comfortable. Now it is a little pricey. It was like $200, I think. So I'm very grateful to have it. But here, let me look up the link. I'm on it, baby. I like the chairs that are made for like larger folk, so I can sit crisscross applesauce in it. So I'm just letting you know that now. You're gonna hear me typing. No, not screenshot. Dumb of ass. Throne. Thank you. Oh, it's on sale right now. Hello? Hello? You know, I didn't wanna share this anyway. That's actually my bad. My bad for wanting things. Here you go. Check that out. Hello, Agimato. Welcome in. I hope you are well. No, so yeah, that's the chair I use. And it is so much better than my old one. I am so comfortable. And I have room to, like, actually lay. And it doesn't make a lot of, like, creaking sounds when I move. And honestly, it took me about an hour to build. It wasn't, like, a tough build. And I am not exactly the most inclined when it comes to building things. So that's pretty good for me. 2 days trying to fight 5 wardens. I even tried doing basketball commentary with it. Like, wardens like in Minecraft? Like, those kind of wardens? Or are you talking about, like, a different game? I don't know. Yes. Okay, good. I was like, am I crazy? I don't know if I'm crazy. I might be. There's a very high possibility. I'm a little crazy. They're like... looks so comfy. It is so comfortable. I'm telling you, this thing is so nice. And it's well petted. Hi, Venge. Welcome in. Oh my god, guys, I got so self-conscious. Speaking of, like, ASMR stuff, I got so self-conscious yesterday because I heard myself say something on stream, and I was like, why does anybody listen to me? That was the cringiest thing I think I have ever done in my entire life. How can anyone think I'm attractive? That's impossible. But no, I think I said something. It was just, I think it's just because I am not personally attracted to me. Hey Aki, I've been gone for a while because I've been doing things. How are you? I'm good. As you can see, we're now doing a little bit different content. We still do gaming content. But every Wednesday we have an ASMR stream now. Hi, Blit. Oh, that's not your name. I just dead named you in front of everybody. I'm so sorry. Hi, Celine. I caught myself. I did catch myself. We were close. I cringe when I hear it. No, there's a TikTok I made the other day. So there's this TikTok I made the other day where I said something like, "Who is your mommy?" And I am making that TikTok, was fine. Hearing myself say that, bro, I can't keep living like this. Blue is not dead. Okay. How's the ASMR thing going? I love it. I really do. I'm stopping myself from doing more ASMR in a week than I should. The feminine urge to add more ASMR to my streams is real and strong, and it is something that I have to constantly fight. Because I really thought that ASMR was gonna be. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Is it Tobito? Tobito? I hope I said your name right. But no, I thought that I was gonna have an issue with ASMR streams being really hard for me to do at first. But then I ended up enjoying it so much that it's really hard to get me to not do an ASMR stream. You can call me Toby. Toby, I like that. It's nice to meet you. Hi, Ube. No, I think it's partially because ASMR is just so new to me. Welcome to Stream 4, everybody. We've officially made it 4 streams into our ASMR journey, which means that by all metrics, I can call myself an ASMR artist now. But no, the issue has come recently that was the inverse. I thought that ASMR was going to be really hard for me at first, but I actually can't stop. Hi, Mao. So I'm glad you're enjoying. I am. It's very nice. And it's kind of like just chatting. It's like just chatting, but it's lower vibes, right? And that's been really cool because I feel like I'm getting to know you guys more. And I find that very charming. I'm sorry if you can hear my cat eat loud as fuck in the background. Can I request to be called a good boy? So I'm hold on, did you pay the money toll? No, that's for the normal one. Okay. Because I am generous, so typically that counts as custom praise, which does have a price point associated with it, but I am generous today, and I know it's been a rough day at work for me. So, Ube, thank you for being such a good boy. You've done very well. I'm really proud of you. Is it more enjoyable because you're able to relax more? Also, hi, Lakshata. Hi, Zero. Welcome in. So, yeah. So, for those of you guys who are maybe new here, Sophie, thank you. Let me hydrate. But, our triggers, as you guys have saw, can be redeemed using 1,000 channel points or 100 bits, as you just saw. However, there is some special requests, which are requests that I will only do that you have to redeem through Ko-Fi or Stream Elements, which are kisses. So I'll give kisses in the microphone. Ube, you didn't have to do that, baby. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Oh, you were so sweet. Thank you for the gifted to Meta and Sleepy and Corvo and Hollow and Chaos. Yeah, pet me. I'm going to touch you. Stop. Thank you. But if there is any of the redeems that you see that are on the special request thing, you can use !tip or !Ko-Fi to redeem them, and then just let me know you've redeemed them, because I think Ko-Fi doesn't alert me, but the tip one does. Stream Elements does alert me. I needed that. Oh my god. I'm happy to give it to you, baby. I cannot read the redeems for the life of me. I have a solution for you. If you hit !menu, you'll see the redeems in chat. And look and listen. Alright, baby. Have a safe drive. Observe. check this out. Oh, you already did it. You figured it out, Alexandra. No, I look foolish. So yeah, those are all of the redeems that we have. I know it's really hard to see on the screen. You can also find them. Have things been going well for you, IRL? I have had the worst week of work in my entire life. I have had a draining work week, and I knew I would, but it is okay. You have a great voice. Stop. I'll blush right now, dude. Thank you. I have had a crazy couple days at work, and I warned everybody for stream this week that streams were gonna be only games I'm comfortable with, no new content, only the stuff that I know how to do and I'm comfortable playing, because I am so close to not being real. I hope the rest of you God, me too. Hi, Guffian. But it's okay, because I get to come here and I get to hang out with you guys. So forgive me if I'm a little huffy. You're so real to us. Thank you. No, I'm happy to be here. Yeah, I demanded everybody be super sticky sweet to me today. Everybody is legally required to be sweet to me. I want no sass. I want no attitude. I want no talk back. Only the sweetest to me. Only spoiling me with sweet words and sweet things. Because I've had a rough week. So do you hear that? Don't forget there's exactly, there is. I do that automatically. Perfect. And for those of you guys who want to see the menu, I love your model. Thank you. No, I love my model. They did such a great job. For those of you guys who do want to see this like visual menu next to me a little closer, you guys can always check out my Discord. My Discord has an ASMR role you can select, where you can see this menu as well as the rules. You can make suggestions for type of ASMR you want to see. And you can talk about the ASMR streams, which is really cool. So if you guys wanted to do that at any point, which I can do right now. And then while we have all of these new people, hi Erin, welcome in. Wednesdays are rough. Like, you're super chill to chat. I try to be. I think it's nice to kind of unwind. And I don't know if I said hello, Crow, but hi, Crow. No, while we have all of these new people, it's a great time. Again, everybody ready to hear this ad nauseum until ASMR becomes a regular thing? Thank you for the 3 streams. Thank you so much. So with all of these, a couple things to note, with the special requests, just because I know it's hard to see. The special requests we offer are kisses, where I will kiss the microphone for about 2 minutes. I'll do both ears. We have custom praise. That's how you get called good boy, good girl. If you want me to tell you I'm so proud of you for everything you did today, baby. That's where you get custom praise. A custom trigger is, let's say you want to hear tapping. I don't have tapping on my trigger list, so you can request tapping, and I will try to do my best to make that happen. The reason it's a little more expensive is some people want some strange triggers, and I can't confirm. I'm not going to fact check every trigger you ask of me on whether it's lewd or not. I don't know the ins and outs of people trying to get off to me. So that's why it's paywalled, just in case. And then we have Mommy ASMR. My Mommy ASMR is different from a lot of people's Mommy ASMR. I'm not going to tell you to go clean your room. I'm not going to tell you that Mommy's going to put you in your place. I'm going to hold you close. I'm going to keep you safe. I'm going to tell you it's okay to feel your emotions. It's a little bit softer. I get a little bit sweeter, a little bit more emotional, if you will. And then custom audios, which are the rarest one and the most expensive one, are actually not done on stream. You do have to have a guide for me to follow at minimum. Really, I prefer a script for me to follow. And with it, you redeem it on stream during an ASMR stream, and I record it off stream, and I DM it to you through Discord. So you will have a custom audio sent from me to you. So those are what those requests are for. So now everybody knows how those work. And as for the normal ones, you guys can see them on the blue list, or you can hit the menu button and you can see them. But now everybody kind of has an understanding so that nobody is like looking at the menu and being like, I want this, and they think it's something else, because I never want to take that from people. You know what I mean? I don't want to be misleading. I don't want to be misguiding either. So yeah. That's my spiel. I've done my spiel. Voila. But yeah. No, I don't know. I've been very excited. What's the difference between words? So words of affirmation is like, keep going. You got this. You're stronger than you know. Praise is like, you're my good girl. There's a little, so that's kind of the main difference. You know, praise is also something that you can custom request. So it is like, oh, I've got this. I might go through through a kind of, that's okay, baby. Yeah, go get your Legos. But I love building Legos. I have the orchid over there, and I have the, what is it, the little red flower? No, that is the orchid. I have the bonsai tree too. Movie level scripts with enough motivation. I don't know. So I'm a little scared to see what kind of ones I got. That's what I got. Oh, I love the bonsai. No, I actually am such a big sucker for the botanical collection for Lego. I really like building Legos. I don't know. It's fun to me. I thought about maybe at some point doing a Lego building stream, but I am terrified to have a camera in my setting. Because, like, what if you guys see me? I'll blow up. Hi, Turbo. But yeah, no, I don't know. It is... Maybe someday I'll do like a Lego building stream. Oh my god, it'd be so cool. Imagine doing like a Lego building stream and I have like my own desk mat. Ugh, I want merch. Hello, Infernum. Welcome in. No, do you have another model? So I do. So this is a toggle. Observe. So this is a toggle. This is actually not my body. This is a paid asset I found online. But if I do this, you can see my normal body. And this is my actual custom model. So hold on. Let me go back down. And then we do this. And then we do this. And then ta-da! No immersion break. Have a wonderful night. No, so I don't have a green thumb at all. I have the world's worst green, like I kill everything I touch. It's so bad. Hi, Azaria. Have a stream. No, I have had I can't keep things alive. At least not plants. No matter what I do, I just always seem to either over or underwater it, and I don't know why. We have tried to get me the most unkillable plants known to man, and somehow they still die. So I don't really know what I do wrong. But I love Lego flowers, because they never wilt, and they never go bad. Lurking with you while you say pretty words. Thank you, baby. But yeah, no, I don't know. So they never go bad, and that pleases me. I had a habit when I was younger. When I was living with my mama, I would once a month buy her just a cheap thing of flowers. For the longest time, right? So once every month I would get her flowers because every girl desires to have flowers, including my mama. But when I had to move, I was really nervous because I wouldn't be able to do that anymore. So I actually bought the Lego bouquet and I built them all, and so I could give her flowers that she can keep in her vase while I was gone. And she still has them to this day. She's mad I never glued them. She was like, why didn't you glue them? They're gonna break. I have to sneeze. Oh my god, hold on. I had to like sprint to mute the microphone. Hi, Magus. Yeah, so, she still has them. I think they're sitting somewhere on her, like, hutch. Do you remember a hutch? Do you guys, like, I think there's such interesting names to, like, certain pieces of furniture. That's the first one that came to mind. I'm trying to think of other ones now that I'm on this topic. Because obviously you have cabinets. Welcome home. China cabinet, buffet, yeah. What's a hutch? So a hutch is kind of like a china cabinet. It is a, to my knowledge, it has a little deaf and blind. No, you're good, baby. It has cabinets on the bottom, a drawer, and then it has glass at the top, or not even glass. It can just have shelves for you to put like plates and fancy stuff, right? And it's called a hutch, Hutch. And it's really nice. I cannot lie. Alright, I'm putting the menu away again. Welcome back to POV. I turn on and off the menu. The whole stream. That's what this whole stream is me being, oh my god, I gotta pull the menu out. Oh my god, I gotta put the menu away. No, but it's just it's like a nice wooden furniture that's meant to display things. But she has one of those, and it sits on top. It really, I think it's a reminiscent of, like, I haven't seen newer houses with a hutch. It's like, it's very 90s, I feel like. That you grab the right thing, but later you grab the wrong one. Hi, Feedy. How are you, baby? Oh no, it's Fetty. That's right. I remember. I'm so smart. Happened to me a couple times. Oh, it happens to me all the time. Hi, Lutz. Welcome in, baby. Thank you for earlier, Lutz. Mwah. Oh my god, Alexandra, do you need to sleep, baby? I might ever be so slightly sick of training. I don't blame you. Such is the you reap what you sow. I'm doing fine. It's nice to see you. I'm doing good. It's nice to have so many people here. It's nice to have so many people talking to me. You can call me however you prefer. I appreciate that. Hi, Atlos. Fuck you, Atlos. Hi and good night. Have a good night, Ludes. I need you to know I did stick up my middle finger for that. Worth it. I got good food. So fair. For free? Not for free. No, I am baffled. You guys sometimes will show up at the ungodly times it is for you. Like, that's crazy to me. No, Atlas didn't do anything wrong today. I just, for some reason, bane of my existence right there. Gotta go. Was annoying for half a second. Gotta go. Gotta blast. I love him to pieces. Gotta go. Do you have a Discord? I do. Sometimes I'm the best, and sometimes... No, you're not a 14 reason, because that would mean that you matter enough for me to... Like, I'm kidding. I do. Mods, do the thing. I don't want to do it. Show that I have a Discord. I'm not doing it. Good. Good thing I am never annoying and always support. Yes. Approved. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh my god, we have things to talk about today, though. Guys, did you see what I put in my title? Did you see? We're on the road to 3K. Isn't that pretty cool? It's crazy to think about. We are 81 away. Hold on, I gotta ask my sister to let the dog out, and if not, I gotta let the dog out. Can you let the dog out? I can't read. No, it's already 81 to go. Isn't that crazy? No, we got some amazing support while we were offline, which has been incredible. So we are now inching towards that. Thank you for the 30 stream streak. I'm shocked you were able to keep your stream streak while at TwitchCon. That's very cool. I hope those of you guys who went to TwitchCon had a good time. Oh, and I have exciting things for you guys. So in addition to being on the road to 3K, I also got my capture card to work, which means that after Saber so graciously gifted us Tomodachi Life, we can schedule a Tomodachi live stream. And I'm very excited about that. Thank you, Saber. Thank you, Matt. Thank you. So yeah, my capture card does work. Maintaining the streak is a given. You are. Well, I appreciate you all the same. But yeah, so I'm now the proud owner of Tomodachi Life, and it'll be set up on my PC, and it will probably be streamed next week. Hi, Surreal Baby. Are you just waking up? I know you were up stupid fucking late, because you're so... Oh, you piss me off. But no, I have found that I know that I've missed all of the hype on Tomodachi Life. Everybody's played through that game ad nauseum. However, they're not me, and therefore you guys need to be just as excited for me to play that game, or I will remove your socks. I'll remove your socks. It took a hot second to do. Oh, to join the Discord, it did. It's never too late to be hype. Exactly. I need everybody to be so on board about me starting Tomodachi Life. I don't care if the hype has already ended. I don't care if you have other shit you want to do. Don't care. What did I miss? Nothing too much. Release me. But yes, I have awoken. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope that the move goes well. My best streams are playing old games. We're here for you, not shiny ooh-ah's game. Okay, see, I like that. Yeah, stay hyped up for my streams. You're rather distracted. My bad. I was talking about how distracting this toggle is because of how bouncy my body is a little bit. Because, like, girl, why am I moving that much? Why? That's diabolical. There is no reason my thighs should have that much liquidity. Like, I'm not complaining, but the thigh jiggles with bounce. You see, I knew that fucking Atlas would talk about it. But trying to navigate, that's fair. Yeah, you do have to do all of the roll stuff first. Do I even know what I'm thinking? You may. It's either, yeah. No, exactly. Which is why I'm glad that you guys like this toggle as much. Oh my god, she let the dog out but did not let the dog in, and now there is still barking. I'm literally, yeah, so Atlas doesn't join these streams. Oh my god, hold on everybody. I have to let the dog in. Hi, babies. I'm sorry. I'm back. Yeah, the dogs needed in. And then they needed feeding, and I could not, in good conscience, let them sit there and starve because I wanted to stream. Hi, baby. But it's okay because they are now eating. What the dog doing? Well, now they're eating quite loudly. Why is it that every animal in this house eats like their life depends on it, like they aren't fed? You would have thought these dogs have never been fed. Oh my god, I did not see the dog emote. What is that? I imagine if you guys can hear the thunder, you can hear the dog barking. What kind of dog do you have? I have two. I have a bulldog. Sorry, I'm out of breath. Yeah, pet me. And I have a bully. So I have an American bulldog and an American bully. And I love them very dearly. But they piss me off. American what? American bulldog and an American bully. A bully is like a mixed breed. It's a mix of a bulldog and I think like a terrier of some kind. I'll Google it for you, actually. The American bully. Alright. The American bully is a modern breed of dog that was developed as a companion dog. It's a mix of the American Staffordshire Terrier with various bulldog breeds. So it's like a Stafford Terrier. They do look like a bully. I love her. She is a sweetheart. No, because I thought it was a pit bull and a bulldog, but it is not. Yeah, no, I love. I've had such a big. Do you guys like fluffy haired dogs or like razor hair dogs? Because I've been such a big fan of razor hair dogs. Or short haired dogs, I suppose they're called. I don't know. I think it's just because I grew up with them. But yeah, both of them are sweethearts. They're simply never been a dog person. That's right. That's okay. You see these cat ears? Meow or something. I love Irish wolfhounds. I also like shorter. Fuck, I wasn't expecting you to double down on that one. I was hoping you could let that one go. Oh my god, no, when I was working my job the other day, someone came in and just pulled out like one of those Pomeranian style dogs just out of her purse, and I was like, what is that thing doing there? And she's like, can you watch it? I'm like, no, I cannot. Why do you have a creature in your purse? Shorter haired dogs are better for not dealing with hair everywhere, but the fluffing is so cute. Yeah, they require a lot more maintenance though, because you have to get them like routinely groomed. And I don't know, anything to keep me having less appointments. But yeah, no, I don't know. A very well trained dog. That dog did not have a single thought behind its eyes. It had its little tongue stuck out. It was like, I don't have tongue tracking. You have no idea what I just did. And it had its tongue stuck out, and it was just happy to be there, wagging its tail, not moving. You would have thought that thing was a toy. And it was just chilling in her purse. And I was like, ma'am? Tongue tracking when we get a new model. I have plans for when we get a new model. Have a good night, Alexandra. Thank you so much for spending some time here with me. And they do need grooming. Yeah, I bet they do. Yeah, because that's an extra appointment per dog. That's a lot of appointments. I hate having to get myself to the salon. You want me to do that for my animals too? Girl, with what time? Everything is open Monday to Friday, which is my working hours. No, I think having fluffy dogs is for the people who can have the time to take their dogs to the groomer. I'm not sure, but I know it's been a trend for a lot longer than we think. Gotta call your mom. Tell her you love her. Always tell your mom that. You never know. But yeah, no, yeah, very good. No, I am a cat person. I grew up with dogs, and then obviously I got a cat, and that turned me into, well, look up. But dogs will always have a special place in my heart because they're so cute, and they're so lovable, and they're so sweet. And every cat girl needs her dog person, you know what I mean? So, I'll probably get some food. Yeah, go get some food. I thought about doing, triggers for you guys to kind of run through all of our triggers. Because you know I like to do that when I get bored. Not like bored of you guys, but like I don't have things to fidget with my hands, and that's a problem for me. So I might do some triggers while we get into this. Kind of run you guys through everything too, for those of you guys who are new here, so you can see what you're working with. I need to pull my... Hold on. Okay. So that's what we'll do, which I need to pull up my menu for, so hold on. Canva. Okay. Are you guys ready? So, have a good night, Evan. Sleep well. So to start us off, everybody's favorite. Yeah, bells. Everybody loves the bell. And honestly, I can't blame them. It is a very nice sound. And I like that it's kind of unconventional for like the ASMR space, because it's kind of ringy. So I like that trigger a lot. And then our next one is Muffled Whispers, which has been a while since I've done this one. Muffled whispers are one of the ones that I'm actually like really anxious about, because I often like find myself stuck on what to say next. I also am gonna make myself hear myself. So if my cadence sounds weird, you know why. Okay. It's crazy how much you can hear. Okay, babies. The next one is water globes, which is everybody's favorite. For those who it isn't bells. I know it's a lot of people's favorite, because this one gets redeemed a lot. Okay. I always hit to pull them out. Let me just hit the microphone. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, I'm graduating. You can see why people this. Yeah, a lot of people like this one. And we have one of my favorite parts of it, which is when I get to clink them together. I like that. So those are water gloves. The next one is an easy one for me. But I do have to lick my lips before I do it. Which is not ear popping, lip popping. Hi, Smack. And thank you for the follow, Yummy. So that's lip popping. Lipping? That's lip popping. And the next one is my personal favorite, which is ear cleaning. I love this one. I love the way this one sounds. Hi, Ace. Is it loud? Oh, baby. You didn't miss the debut. This is a toggle. Observe. I'm ahead. Oh, you turned stream up when I was doing pops. I see. But no, I still have the same model. No, I still have, hold on. I still have her. We just use this one for ASMR. Because it gets me all close and personal. Okay. So we did ear cleaning. And now we get to do haircut. I get to grab my tools. Becky giving me a haircut. I love the haircut. It's so, I don't know, haircut ASMR has been one of my favorites. Like, I always end up, oh my god, have you guys seen, like, the mean girl behind you class? But, oh my god, I can't speak. And my headphones are off. Have you guys seen mean girl in class who sits behind you, does your hair? I love that kind of ASMR. It is so nice. It is a little bit more visual than I could do, but, oh my god, it's so good. I like a lot of roleplay ASMR, to be honest. Where, not even like the silly ones, like the genuine ones. One of my favorite is eye exam ASMR. Or cranial nerve exam. I really like that kind of ASMR. I must check it out. Absolutely. I hope to be able to do, like, more visual. I would love to get, like, model triggers to be able to do ASMR with. I think that'd be really cool. But until then. Okay. The next one is one that is a little interesting. A lot of people have, like, mixed feelings about. Channel points I have. Oh, yeah. Which is plucking. You're the only ASMR I listen to. Well, you are sweet. So for plucking, it's just gonna be me saying that word over and over again. It's a lot of, like, the way that the sounds come out that people like about it. So it's just pluck, 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 pluck. My headphones are on backwards. Pluck, 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 so that's plucking. Oh my god, I sound so nervous. Please, someone execute me immediately. Okay, and then the next one, trigger word. So trigger word, what that one is, it's kind of self-explanatory. You give me a word, and then I say it over and over and over again. I think the go-to word for examples is pumpernickel. Pumpernickel, 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 pumper. Oh my god, I forgot how the word sounds. Pumpernickel. Fuck. So that's trigger word. And then typing is pretty self-explanatory. Hi, Sparkle. So typing is just where I type, and the keyboard is behind you. So it's like this. There you go. So that's typing. It's also the very first time that I'm running through all of these triggers while I can hear it. So that's been very interesting. Okay. The next one's ear cupping. So this is a very ear-based trigger. For those of you guys who are not subscribed, there is an ad break starting soon. And so far it isn't too bad. So a lot of people are put off by ASMR. I'll go off on a whole rant. A lot of people are put off by ASMR because, one, it's too lewd. Or two, there's too many wet sounds. So, like, there is a lot of ASMR that is very wet sound oriented, which is why mukbangs exist. I'm not really super interested in all of that at this moment. I can't speak for how my interests change. But for right now. Sorry, there's yelling. Trying to figure out what's going on. For right now, the wettest sounds we have are kisses, which sound like this. That's as wet as we go. But a lot of people do like ear licking, which is really hard. I found ear licking is really hard to do. And it's also a little lewd. So there are certain ASMR, just like how there are certain VTubers who do it in a very lewd way. I'm not saying that I will never do that. At current, I don't do that because my confidence isn't there, mainly. You guys are gonna hear me open my pills. Oh my god, that was so loud. Because I need to take pain meds. Okay, there we go. But yeah. So now ASMR is really a lot of soft voice. It's a lot of calm. Hydrate. Okay, I'll hydrate. Okay. So, let me do cupping real quick. Because I love cupping. Hi, Ronan. So, for everybody who is here, this is what cupping is. This is ear cupping. This will be very in your ear. It may be a little loud. So just be mindful. Ta-da! You haven't slept well? I have also not been sleeping great. I would like to be sleeping better, to be truthful. However, that's not the life that I get to live currently, and that's okay. Okay. The next one is humming, which is a redeem that you guys requested I add, which is really simple. I just hum along to a tune, and you guys hear me hum. Because I can't think of a tune, I'm just gonna hum the Huntress theme. RIP to anybody who actually likes hearing people hum well. So that's humming. If there's a specific thing that I know that you would like me to hum, I'll do that. But that's the default. The default is the Hunter's hum. Started humming along. Oh, that's cute. The next one is a work in progress. So this is heartbeats. I was so graciously gifted a stethoscope. However, I can't use it yet because stop, don't compliment me. I'll blow up. I'll blow up right now. I can't use it because there's too much echo and like movement of the earpieces. Is everybody? I'll blow up right now. I'll do it. Don't be nice to me. I told you guys, don't be nice to me. You guys are sweet. So nice. You got stop. Everybody's being sweet to me, and that's just gonna make me blush. You better stop. You better stop it right now. Okay. I'm sorry, my stomach is aching, dude. Yeah, pet me. I'm getting another. Hold on. A little fun fact about me, and this is kind of crazy, is I don't need to drink water when I have pills. So I can just swallow pills dry. I don't know why. I don't know when I gained this ability, but I just do that all the time. I wouldn't say I have the voice of Angel. You guys are flattering me. Okay, so let me show you heartbeats. It's gonna be a little loud initially, and then you'll be able to hear it. Okay? Alright. Hold on. I can't find my heart. Hold on. I don't know where the extra audio is coming. No, the heartbeats have been the hardest one for me to nail on because I need to find where my heart is. I also need to cover the other ear, so that you can hear it. And then I need to not move because any sound will fuck me over. So that's been the hardest one, but we're gonna get there. And with the stethoscope, it'll be easier. When I get it jerry rigged up. And then we have our last one, which is words of affirmation, which, as you guys know, I use a list for, because you could not pay me to know what to say off rip. You are strong. You are capable of hard things. You are brave and happy. You are capable of facing your fears. You are loved. You are healthy. You will make it happen. You will choose joy today. You will make good choices for yourself, and you have a happy heart. You are caring, and I'm grateful for you. You are a wonderful person. Ta-da! So that's words of affirmation. And so now we have gone through all of the trigger list. And with that, I'm going to turn my output down so I can't hear myself anymore, which is going to be good for me because it means I can talk better to you. I can't do whenever the output is on, it makes it really hard for me to focus on talking to you guys because I'm so cognizant of the fact that I'm talking to me. And I have to talk over myself repeating things. It's an interesting experience. But yeah, I don't know. I also thought I wanted to get you guys' opinion on something. I wanted to get you guys' opinion on streams like this, right? Where I'm closer, versus the ones where I'm more back and you can see my whole body. Because we did a stream like this Saturday where I was close to the microphone, or no, I was closer to you guys. But you do lose the thigh action, which I know some of you guys might be here for. That might be a deal breaker. So I was curious kind of what your thoughts are. Because I know that for some people, they like the closeness of it, where I can be really close to you and I can talk to you. But some people prefer the distance, and so that there's a calm space between us. So I was curious kind of what your thoughts are. I figured that there was no better place to ask it than on an ASMR stream, versus waiting to do it. Also, my headphones keep falling off my face, and I think that's evil. but waiting to do it in like the server because I know it's a little bit. I never know when everybody's online. Thighs are just a plus. I need to have more water. Hold on. We might do a script reading today, I think. So sometimes during these streams, I read scripts for you guys. Some I've commissioned myself. Some are you vote closeness. You like the closeness. All right. Let me get a little closer too, so that the thighs don't like mess with the vibe. Here we go. Hi. But yeah, so we do script readings. These streams are not the best answer. That's so fair. Speaking of which, why aren't you sleeping now? You have a bed to get to. But yeah, so we do script readings. I've commissioned a couple scripts. We might repeat the same one. We might do a different one. Wanted to hear all the things. Okay. Alright. So you may hear the same ones. I try to space them out. The more you guys like ASMR, the more money you give to me for ASMR, the more money I put towards more scripts. That's the trade-off. Because I did the initial one where I commissioned like, I think 4 scripts. So I think I have 4 now. What do you mean layout 1 updated? What the hell did I do? What the hell did I do? But as ASMR, the plan is, just like with stream, ASMR will kind of fund itself. So any funding I get from ASMR will go right back into it. So that'll go to scripts, that'll go to toggles, that'll go to, like, making certain, like, that'll go towards, like, clip making and stuff. Because I need to start doing short forms. And that'll go to any layered sounds and whatnot that I want to do for pre-recorded content. Whereas everything for the normal gaming stuff will still just go towards, like, stream in general, overall encompassing. And that's kind of that's the trade-off that my brain made, so that everything can kind of flow in the way that they all grow independently. That wasn't an invite. Evan, thank you so much for the gifted to Dome and Mac and Corrupted and Phantoms and Airy. Evan, I'm gonna... Don't make me cry today. I told you guys to be nice to me, but I didn't mean that nice. Do not make me cry today. It won't be conducive to an ASMR environment. Do not make me blow up. Do not. Oh my gosh. I can't stand you guys. Thank you so much. But yes, the plan is that any of the stuff that I make for these streams, I'll put towards scripts and stuff, so you guys can have new content. And hopefully that's kind of how it'll work, but I also don't mind repeating scripts and whatnot, because they are still there, they are still mine. Blow up from people being nice. No, don't make me blow up, please. I just got here. Don't be nice to me, actually. Everybody's now banned from being nice to me as of this moment. You had your niceness, it's over now. No, I have found that, like, this is also really great practice for me to practice reading things. Because turns out I suck at that. Turns out I'm actually evil bitch and I can't read. Your eyes are stunning. Oh yeah, it's rare that I'm this close, so you guys can actually, like, see my eyes. Did you know, here's a little fun fact about Aki lore that a lot of people don't know about. Because it's kind of hard to tell here, but I have cat pupils. So I have the slit pupils. You can see it in some of my artwork. And my pupils are definitely smaller in my eyeballs than the average person. But yeah, that's because her pupils are that of a cat. Which I think is really cool. I like that little tidbit. There's a couple, like, niche details in my character that I really like. Like, I really love the two-tone lip. I know a lot of people do notice this one, but it's really easy to tell when I'm kind of close up like this. Hi, Pat. I want to threaten them to graduate. Fuck. But yeah, so I have a two-tone lip. So my upper lip is black and my lower lip is like a pink. Yeah, she has the slip pupils. And in her skin tone, I believe, is the color thatch. So everybody makes the joke that their wife is gray, but it's because I literally am gray. I am a shade of gray. I'll pass out now. Good night, Evan. Thank you so much. All the details you put in. See, being nice to me is gonna get me to cry. I'm warning you, I've had a hard week. I've had a hard week being nice to me, and I will start crying. But no, I like that. A lot of people don't know this about my character, but her hairstyle is actually based off of one of my favorite hairstyles to wear. I love wearing half up, half down pigtails. It's like one of my favorite things to do. You're all amazing. Thank you, baby. Sleep well. So when I was creating my character, I was like, she must have half up, half down pigtails, just like me. So that's a fun tidbit. When I was creating the collar, the plan was, so fun fact, this is such a fun element of my character. The bell was never supposed to be this big. The bell started out normal size. But as I kept getting more and more commissions, more and more people started drawing the bell bigger and bigger. And so I would use that art to commission other commissions. And from that, the bell would just grow. Until eventually the bell got big. And so when it was time to make my ref sheet, I had a bunch of art of me with larger and larger bells. And eventually we got to the bell size that it is now, which sometimes it's drawn bigger in some of my art. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but in some art pieces, the bell is drawn really big. Like, humongous. And honestly, I love it. Truly, I do. I love the interpretations of her bell. All I can say is when I put that big on, you did. You cooked. I do have fangs. You see? I have fangs. They're kind of hard to tell because my mouth is kind of small. But I do have fangs because I am a vampire. And then, slowly growing larger. No, really, it is. It never was supposed to be that big. You can see the old PNG of my character, and the bell was not that large. It has grown. It grows in size. So, I just find that part really cute, to be honest. It's really interesting. And then the spikes were meant to be a blend between a dog collar and a cat collar. Right? So the spikes are like a dog collar with the bell being like a cat collar. And the spikes have always stayed. She got fangies. Yeah, I have fangies. I wonder if I can't put my wings on with this one on, which is fair. My wings have points to them, which is really cute. I like that a lot. I suppose I can do this. Hold on. Nobody look. Nobody look. Nobody look. Hello. So my wings have these cute little points to them, which do shine. You guys can kind of see some more bits. There's supposed to be a red to black ombre in my bodysuit. So you can kind of see that. And something I learned recently is the, winged tips to her bodysuit are see-through. So you can kind of see that part, too. So you can see the tattoos through the bodysuit. And then... And then obviously we have my tattoos, which I love very much. My tattoos are all based loosely off of tattoos I like or have. So we have the cherry blossoms on this side. Then we have the bat tattoo on the left. And then the idea is that we go red, black, in the center, and then back to red, and then back to black. As you guys can see. We also don't get to see my tail too often. I do have a tail. And this is such a niche design choice that you can't really see in this model. But my, what am I saying? Oh my god, I've never had the English language ever. My train, the train on the back of my skirt, like my skirt in the back, it is a shadow. Because, my character's, like, power is shadow manipulation, which I think is really cute. So she has the power to manipulate shadows, and as such, she has a train of shadow that follows her where she goes. And so she can use that to manipulate no matter what time of day it is. Tattoos are hot. I'm glad you say that. I want more. I only have 4 tattoos. Aki has 4 tattoos, and I have 4 tattoos. Though I do think that, I think Aki's tattoos may cover more surface area than mine, in truth. Oh, that actually reminds me of another fun detail of her that I wasn't sharing earlier. So fun fact, Aki's back tattoo, which has the heart and the bat wings, that tattoo actually come out into her actual wings. So whenever her wings are out, it's just the heart with the devil horns. But when the wings aren't out, it is the heart with the devil horns and 2 tattoos of wings on either side of the heart. Because the tattoos are the wings. They're just kind of down. And I think that's a really cute idea. And then another one is she doesn't have arm paw pads. She does have foot paw pads. So I'm technically, I think that makes me Neko, which I think does make me some part of furry. I'm not really sure. Not that I mind either way. But she does have paw pads on the soles of her feet. Which you can see in some of my art. I want you to be my mummy, but I will be your daddy too. It's definitely interesting. But hi, Corpse. But yeah, so she has little paw pads in the bottom of her feet. So that on your Discord is so cute, isn't it? Ugh, I love my design. Her eyes are technically not red either. They're more of this like amber color kind of. They're supposed to, I remember I talk about this all the time. I think, the one I draw is the only one. No, there's one more, which you guys will see soon. Last year's summer art is coming back around. And in last year's summer art, you can see the paw pads. And so eventually oh my god, speaking of art, have you guys seen my new art? I posted it today. It's on my Twitter. It's on my Blue Sky. It is summer art. It's me at the beach. I'm taking a nap. But no, her eyes have kind of become this like orangey color, which has been really cool to see. And truly, I really like it, actually. I think it really adds some nice contrast, because they're supposed to kind of be like fire. I like how your pupils, they do, right? Isn't that such a neat little detail? No, and when I was creating my kitty cat has eyes that match me. Now that I'm back here, I can actually show you guys it. Hold on, observe. Kitty cat. So his eyes match mine. And he also has little bat wings to match mine. Hold on. Ta-da. But his bell matches his eyes. So yeah. No, I love my model. I love my design so much. I've thought about... I know, isn't it crazy? I've thought about, like, in a world where I'm able to get a new model, I have so many things I want. Between expressions and wanting to get, sorry, I'm struggling with words. I want to get, like, certain expressions. I want to get, certain hand toggles. Oh my god, there's this hand toggle I want so bad. Where it's like the one arm on the chin, and it's kind of fussy. I'm so fussy, dude. the reason that we have the princess tag is because I am a spoiled, rotten princess. I love to be given nice things, and I love to be a little huffy about it. That's like my favorite thing in the world. And I know that's not for everybody, but it is for me. And since this is my space, I get to do what I want with it. But yeah, so there's this hand toggle that I really want. This is super cute. And then I want to have ASMR toggles if I was to ever get another model. I think it'd be so cool to have visual toggles, or like visuals of me like cupping the ears. Dude, I'll blow up about it right now, right in front of everybody. But yeah, okay, kitty, you must go away, baby. No, kitty. I need to drink more water. And I don't normally see VTubers who do that, because a lot of VTubers I see who make this kind of content do like I do, or they have a body acid on like I do normally, like this one. But I don't really, or they run a 3D model, which is fine, of course, right? But I think it'd be really cool to have ASMR toggles, or an ASMR body. I would love to be really close to you, kind of like this one. Like, let me back away a little bit from you all. Kind of like this one, where I get to lay down and we get to hang out while I kind of relax. I'd love to be able to do that with, like, Aki's actual outfit, or a custom-made outfit. Oh my god. I love playing dress up. I love it so much. So if I had the ability to be able to play dress up with, my character. The red flowers in the background are spider lilies. I love spider lilies. They're one of my favorite flowers. Now I feel very strongly about spider lilies. No, this background, so fun fact, this is actually such a cute little notice here. This background is a background that you can buy just anywhere. It's not a custom background to me. But it is made by our overlay artist, which is Owie. Or not my overlay artist, I lied to you just there. It's made by my schedule artist, Owie. So when you see our schedule, she's the one who made this background. My overlay artist was made by Maru Maru. But Owie does also make overlays. Yeah, no spider lilies. I love spider lilies. I really like a lot of different flowers. I'm such a flower girly, truthfully. What was I going to talk to you guys about? Oh, that's what. I'm stupid. So yeah, let's talk about your schedule this week, because I never talked about that this morning. So today, obviously, is ASMR day, where I'm in your ear. Tomorrow will be Shivaki night. Shiva and I will be... Sorry, there's noises downstairs. Shiva and I will be getting together, and we will be doing a Skyblock save. And it'll be Skyblock Survival. So we've done the Hypixel Skyblock, which has been fun. But we'll be doing Skyblock Survival tomorrow, which should have its own set of challenges. Let's manifest that I don't lose our cobblestone generator. And then Friday will come around, and we will be doing the Hollow Knight randomizer. This is something that we wanted to do for my 3-year anniversary event, that we weren't able to do, because it kept crashing with crowd control. So I made you guys choose between the randomizer or crowd control. You guys chose the randomizer. No, you chose crowd control. And so Friday will be the randomizer, where the enemies will be random. So I could walk into a room and suddenly I'm fighting Loskin. So I'm curious to see how that'll go. I don't think we'll beat the game, to be truthful, because I think that would be really challenging. Cursor Hollow Knight themed? Really? Did you? Oh, that's so fun. No, I'm about to... Hold on. Give me a moment. Okay, sorry. At my first stop. Bye, Ronan. Take care. Hold on. I'll be right back, everybody. Sorry about that. Okay. I didn't mean to disappear on you guys. So, where was I? Yeah, so that's what Friday is gonna be. And then Saturday will be a short stream. Saturday we are just gonna do a little bit of Dead by Daylight, because you know I can't go a day without DBD. And then we will raid into Azaria for their Chibi debut. You guys know how important having a Chibi model was to me, so I want to show them some support on a special day for them. And then, next week, the plan is to have some Tomodachi Life on the schedule, so I'm not really sure where we'll fit that, but I'm excited for it all the same. A DBD. I might do Killer for you guys, I don't know. I thought about it. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. But yeah, no, it should be fun. We will have a good time, and I'm excited for that. My bones ache. Me being ready to kiss a person in Tomo. I'm making everybody, by making everybody, I've been telling everybody that when I play this game, I'm not playing it as in like, oh my god, if you guys are friends in real life, I'm totally gonna make you guys happen in my world. No. My island is going to be full of crack ships. You will marry someone you have never met. So help me. No. My island, I know she's not making a damn smoothie right now. My island is going to be pure chaos because I'm going to have my friends on my island, for sure. I'm going to have my viewers on my island, and then I'm going to have random, niche, stupid characters on an island. It's going to happen. I'm going to have Spider-Man. Spider-Man's going to be on my island. So is Daphne, or so is Daffy from Looney Tunes. Oh my god, and you heard it? I will blow up. I will blow up right now. That was a smoothie maker. It's fine. Everything's literally fine. I'm literally fine. It's not me when I thought I was gonna get a quiet house today, and then it turns out that my entire house needs to be active. But yeah. So, when it comes time for Tomodachi Life, there is a form I can have you guys fill out. And I'll probably have you just put your form in media, because it's not like it gets used crazy. So no, don't worry. Okay, thank God. But I'm really excited. We'll make Archive. Archive might be the only people I push together, like, at all, because I need the Archive Polycule house. But even after that, oh my god, I can't wait to have DBD killers and DBD survivors on my island. Are you guys ready for that? Michaela! Imagine you're walking down the road and you romance the unknown. That's what's going to happen on my Tomodachi Island. Is there any games, by the way? I was talking about this with a coworker today. Is there any games that, like, have stuck with you for a long time that you would call a masterpiece? And if so, what game? Because we were talking about Persona 5 when I was going over it, and we were talking about how well and created Persona 5 was. And so I kind of want to hear you guys' thoughts on, like, what game would be considered that, like, perfect magnum opus game for you. Call of Duty Big Red 1. I love the story of the game. Really? A Call of Duty game is kind of a shocker. Definitely not what I was expecting. Is it so you said the story, so I'm imagining you're meaning the campaign, right? It's a very old one, I see. Gamers, my tummy hurts. I had to mute because there was another smoothie sound going off. And I couldn't have that happen on my watch. Skyrim or Assassin's Creed Revelations. So the only thing I know about Assassin's Creed is I think I watched a trailer, like, ages ago. Monkey Island or Simon the Sorcerer. You must tell me about those. What does each one entail? Final Fantasy Tactics. I have seen so many people love playing the Final Fantasy games, and they seem so daunting to get into. Thank you for getting me home safe. Welcome home, baby. They seem so daunting and so scary. But I don't know. I see so many people enjoy it. I see that Final Fantasy games have their own, like, nightclubs. Like, that's like an actual thing. The first 10 are pretty straightforward. What is the one that has nightclubs and ERP? What is that one? Point and click puzzle games. Ooh. I'll be so for real. I don't understand Final Fantasy combat. Oh, 14 has bars and roleplay stuff. I see. No multiplayer at all. All of the characters, they got dirtier and older, and you could feel it in the Brotherhood when one of them is dying. Oh, wow. That's Final Fantasy 14. Fuck, the critically acclaimed MMO Final Fantasy 14 with a free trial up to level 80, including the award-winning expansions Heaven's Word, Stormblood, and Shadowbringers. Shadowbringers reminds me of sorry, my model tracking stops when I look that way. Hold on. Shadowbringers reminds me of a old book I used to read. Have any of you guys read The Mortal Instruments? I need to know. Have any of you read it? Because that book is what carried me through middle school. You want to know why I am the person I am today? It's because of The Mortal Instruments. I think I'm 30 years old. Really, I feel like you would have seen at least some of this book. I read his Dark Materials instead. What do you mean his Dark Materials? But they sound interesting. Allow me to break down the fucking crazy shit show that is The Mortal Instruments. So, I'm gonna warn you guys. I'm gonna say something. There's gonna be kind of triggering thing here. There is the mention of questionable. That's okay. I'm gonna warn you guys before I start. There is the mention of questionable, and you'll see why it's questionable. Incest. So this is your trigger warning for that. So, Golden Compass, Subtle Night, Amber Spyglasses, Shadowhunters. It is the one with Shadowhunters. So let me tell you why this is a shit show. So, from what I remember, first off, you start the story as Clary. Those got popular till I was well into college. Well, like Shadow, you have some reading to do. So Bama is crazy. So the way this world works is that Clary, her mother has been keeping secrets from her entire life, and it's her I think it's her 17th birthday. And she wants to go to this nightclub. So she goes to this nightclub and she sees someone literally kill someone else. And she's like, that's weird. That's suspicious. She's also been an artist and she's been drawing these weird runes everywhere she goes. And she doesn't really know why she's drawing them. It's just something that calls to her. And so she goes to this nightclub with her friend. She sees someone kill someone and she's like, friend, did you just see that? And he's like, girl, who gave you medication? And she's like, I'm not. I swear I saw this. And then she comes home. Her house is like completely ransacked. Also it's found out that the best friend, it's very clear very early on, the best friend is like deeply in love with her. I love Simon. The house is very clearly ransacked entirely. Her mom is missing. She has no idea what's going on, and people are after this thing they call the Mortal Cup. And she's like, the fuck? And then this big creature comes out and attacks her. And she's like, the fuck? And then the guy who she saw murdering someone at the club shows up and kills the big creature. And she's like, the fuck? And he's like, my name's Jace. I'm an edgy blonde boy. And I'm here to, like, save you, because I think you're a shadow hunter. And she's like, where's my mom? And he's like, I think your mom was, like, a shadow hunter. And she's like, she's my mom. So she calls up her mom's best friend, which is this police guy. He works on the police force. He's super helpful. Police guy looks to be working with bad people who are trying to find her mom. Who want to kidnap her mom. And she's like, the fuck? You've been like my trusted friend for like 8 billion years. But doesn't confront him because she doesn't hear the whole story. What he actually is he's a werewolf. Spoilers, he's a werewolf. And he was trying to protect her mom. It's by saying nothing, by saying she doesn't mean anything to him. So she goes to this witch lady next door who has like this big tarot deck. And she's like, oh, yeah, you're not tweaking. You are a shadow hunter, and so is your mom. Anyways, so what shadow hunters are they're like, I think they're like descended of angels. You guys can fact check me on that, but I think they're like descended of angels. And so she is at the lady's place. She's like half angel, yeah. And so their job is to fight all of the supernatural things that exist in the real world, the shadows of the real world. And so Jace is also a shadow hunter, and he's like, girl, I knew you were a shadow hunter. And I'm like weirdly attracted to you. Love to be a half angle. I'd love to be a cute angle. I could be your angle or your double. So, then she gets swept up into this world. Simon, her best friend, is like, hey, maybe you shouldn't go off with, strangers, who are putting tattoos on your body. Because they're putting tattoos on her because they're runes and they're trying to heal her, and those are the runes she's been drawing. And she's like, I hear you. But Jace is kind of hot, so bye. He looks right to me. You're so fine, baby. I'm not. You were so perfect. Mwah. And so she's like, bye. And so she goes in with Jace, and she meets brother and sister, who are not incest, don't worry. And their names are Alex and Pretty Lady, whose name I forgot. Pretty Lady, whose name I forgot, funny enough, was one of my favorite characters. So it sucks that I don't remember her name in this moment. And she's like super cool, and she used to have a thing for Jace, but like now she's totally over that. And Alex is like a closet gay. Like, bro is queer. And so they're like, and so Alex is like, oh no, sister did not have a thing for Jace. Alec had a thing for Jace. That's right. Alec had a thing for Jace, and Alec's like, I don't like the weird tension that you both have in the room right now for strangers. And Jason and Clary are like up each other's throats at this point. And so they now go on a quest to find her mom. and protect her mom from her dad, her birth dad, who is actually this evil guy. He wants the Mortal Cup because he wants to take over all of the Shadowhunters. And so, I believe the first one is called City of Bone. And so they need to go to the City of Bones to go get some, like, something. And then they need to go find the Mortal Cup before their dad finds the Mortal Cup. So they go to this party, and they meet the coolest character ever named Magus. Magus is a warlock. He's also hot as hell. It does have a TV show now. And the movie is ass. So Magus is like the super cool warlock. He doesn't let them into his club because he doesn't like Shadowhunters, and his club is for supernaturals, but he'll let them in this one time because he knew her mom. And so they do that, and then they go to the, and then there's a side quest where Simon gets kidnapped by vampires. And turns out, so then Simon gets kidnapped by vampires. Clary and Jace go to save him from being kidnapped by vampires because vampires want the Mortal Cup. And Clary's like, well, hear me out. No. But turns out Simon gets bit by a vampire anyway, and they don't know this. So Simon's slowly becoming hotter and hotter as the story progresses. He's losing the glasses, he's realizing he has all of these abilities, but also, like, what is going on with him? And suddenly he has, like, charisma to him. This little nerd dude is like, guys, what if I told you I'm super into Simon? What if I cannot deny I love how chalant he is. I love that he turned into a vampire because vampires are my favorite supernatural creature. And I love that he gains the ability to have Riz. I think that's pretty charming. But yeah, so Simon's like becoming hotter as the story progresses. Or wrong person. No. So wrong person. So her mom's best friend was a werewolf. Her best friend was a normal human who is now a vampire. Clary's best friend. Her mom's best friend, who like practically raised her, he's a werewolf. So that was like her adoptive dad, and she's like, I can't believe he would betray me, but he didn't betray her. He was protecting her mom. Now this is where things get a little weird. Jace and Clary very clearly have this A-plot romance forming. They end up kissing. It's like super romantic. Well, turns out at the end of the series, we learn Jace is kind of her brother. Ew. But then the second book comes out, and we're like, actually, turns out Jace is not her brother. He was raised by her dad, but her dad is not biologically his dad. So they're fine. Everything's fine. But they both can't really get over this. They got shit going on. But then it turns out the next book, they're like, actually, you were related. We were talking about a different kid because now there's a different kid. And then, like, the book after, they're like, actually, you weren't related because that kid took your name. Oh my god, I haven't finished the Throne of Glass series. No, I did Lakshata. Dude, it's crazy. This book is a clusterfuck. No, I have found... I need to have more water, please. I need to have more water. It is an insane one, but I really like the cool little idea of Half Angel. The other flip-flops so much. It's so crazy. Okay, I'll hydrate again. You've convinced me. Alright. But yeah, no, it was a very interesting book to read, and I was obsessed with it as a girl. I was trying to find any book that could mirror it, or any, like, show. Oh my god, let me talk about Vampire Academy. Okay, Vampire Academy is this old show. Not really show, it's a movie. About these two best friends. One of them is a rich, noble, elite blonde who talks really posh. And the other one is this, like, tomboy, brunette. She's a Dampier, so she's like not full vampire, but she has like powers, and she's meant to protect the nobility. And I don't know if this is based off of the like books, but I do know that this movie had a grip on me. And so, her and her best friend, have left the school, right? They have left the vampire school because they want to get away from it all. And her best friend, Taboo, lets her drink her blood. So we'll call them Blonde and Brunette because I don't remember their names. So Blonde is the vampire, Brunette is the protector. It has turned a little into a book stream, but I just like talking. I like doing, I think ASMR, a lot of it is just chatting, right? So I like going off with little rants. We can always get back to ASMR whenever. If you guys want ASMR, you guys can redeem triggers. It's not a huge deal. But yeah, so they run away from the school. They're running away from it all. And Taboo, she's letting her drink her blood. They end up getting pulled back into the school, which sucks. I've never seen the summoner. So they end up pulled back to the school. And while they're at the school, everybody's talking Taboo, like, how did she survive that long? I bet you she was drinking from her. They're all gossiping about her. They're all spreading all this stuff. But they have to worry because the Strigoi are out. And if you guys know anything about me, you know I know what a Strigoi is. So a Strigoi is like a strayed vampire. They have gone blood drunk. They're hungry. They're more animalistic than they are human. Their bones look different than the way normal humans do. They don't blend into society anymore. They are quite literally starved beasts. So there's this big like epidemic of Strigoi that is outside that they need to be worried about. So they get dragged back into the school. Blonde gets bullied, right, by like people. They're putting dead animals on her doorstep. And she's also falling in love with this super loser nerd boy. Me too, I get it. He's just a random edgelord. He definitely had a profile picture of Severus Snape. He was an XX Night Lord XX kind of user. He's isolated from the rest of the academy. Nobody dares talk to him. He's in all black, but he actually has a heart of gold. But the issue is Brunette's romantic interest, and this one's gonna hurt to say, it's her teacher. It's her teacher. So there's this new teacher that comes in, and he's trying to help all the Dampiers learn what to do and how to protect the pure blood vampires. And she's like, man, I really like this guy's muscles, even though he's like 8 years older than me, and I'm like 17. Help me. So I choose to ignore the romance. You know why? Because in honor of Pride Month, Blonde and Brunette were Yuri. And I refuse to see anything else from that besides the fact that they were Yuri. Anyways, I need to rewatch Vampire Academy. Same. Thank you. Yeah, no. She was our protector, and they would stick together through thick and thin, and she's the epitome of, you called, I came. You know what I mean? Like, it's like that's them. They protect each other, and they're like best friends, and they also bite each other. And I'm like, you're Yuri. This is Yuri. But yeah, no, I miss the show. I should go listen to it again. Man, I really am not doing well with being ASMR and you guys today. I apologize for that. I think it's because I just have so much yap in me. And also probably because I'm a little tired. We might have a shorter stream today, to be honest, so I can get food and I can rest. If everybody is, of course, okay with that. Because I don't know. I feel a little sleepy. Yeah, I love doing this stuff. I just wish that I wish that my life schedule was a little bit easier for it. But unfortunately, we don't always get what we want, right? Follows a kid in the backwaters, and he is magic in the summer nurse school. Finds out from his noble family. It's okay, I'm reading it. Elf. Salamander. Salamander turns out to be a dragon, and he's the only person. Suddenly I'm thinking about Fourth Wing. I don't know what you were talking about, dragons and salamanders, and suddenly Fourth Wing is on the mind. I love reading. Do you guys have a favorite book? I know, that's cool. I love things where you can, like, summon stuff. I don't know. That's such a niche thing. Summoning type spells are really cool. Ugh, I miss D&D. I think every day I wake up and I end up missing D&D. Truly, it's a little devastating. Good Omens is that's the one, they made a show out of that, right? And David Tennant's in it? Is that the right show? Kingdom of Ash is my favorite. From the Throne of Glass series. I haven't read Kingdom of Glass. I'm still gotta get through Air of Fire. I think one day, sorry, I didn't mean to hit the microphone. One day I'll get through Air of Fire and it'll be really, really cool when I do. Okay. I have not been ASMR for too long, which means it's time for triggers. I cast upon you guys triggers. Yeah, pet me. My favorite way before the show. That's how I feel about Horimiya. I really liked Horimiya. I think you are allowed to say the entire Throne of Glass series. I'm really liking what I've read so far. ACOTAR was my gateway back into reading, and I'm very, very grateful for it. Why do you sound like a goth dommy mommy? Well, when you are what you are, you might sound like that. Alright guys, ads are starting soon, so this is everybody's warning that when the ads start, you might want to have the stream turned down so that you don't get jump scared by the loud audio. I'll be waiting for you when you're back. No, if it comes to a surprise to anybody that I'm goth, I really think they have not been watching me long enough. Because I feel like it's so interesting to me. I think a lot of people look at things such surface level when they think of gothic women, which is kind of sucks, to be honest. I dare to be very chipper and spriteful when I speak, because I have a lot of energy and I like to speak with a lot of energy. You remind me, absolutely, baby. Quiet ads, oh my god, that would be so nice. But by watching the ads, you guys do help with the stream, and for that I appreciate it. No, there's this, like, big idea that being goth is associated with being rude or standoffish, and I just don't buy that. Hi, Smiling, thank you for the follow. Because I am happy, and I smile a lot, and that doesn't take away from me being goth, right? Mothman? Oh my god. But also, like, I don't need to be Dommy mommy also has its own connotations to it that I always get tripped up on because I am dominant. I am also submissive when I want to be. I am mommy, but sometimes I'm princess. I can't have one without the other. And so, I don't know, it's really weird, this, like, archetype that we see so often of this, like, one style of woman. And I think it kind of just takes away from the experience that is knowing a woman in general. I think there's so much to like in people that isn't just the surface level, how they appear and how they act to strangers. I don't know. That's my little tirade. Yeah. Goths are some of the kindest people you get to meet. Yeah, I know. I love sharing things with people and stuff. And truly, it's like a culture, right? It's a culture and it's a sub-style. So it's not just about wearing all black or listening to goth music or liking the macabre. It's an act against, right? It is like, I think this is such a great thing, and I'm gonna say something crazy. They haven't met anything. Well, you have now. Hi. But what is the Discord? I'm gonna warn you, you are not getting we do have a server Discord. My DMs are closed though. Please do not message me. Because I am a stranger, and I get nervous around new people. But you're always welcome to join the Discord and see when I go live and talk to all of the folks there. And we say good morning every morning. But yeah, no, I have found that I just think there's so much beautiful things that come in the experience. And I'm happy and confident labeling myself goth, but I've had people tell me I'm not goth enough. And I think that's so strange. Because I don't even have to dress gothic to be goth. And I think so many people forget that. It's weird to gatekeep this subculture that's about rebellion against the norm, right? And I think it's, oh my god, this is what I was saying. It's a pushback against a society that kind of boxes you in something. Which is why this is the biggest thing about being goth. You can't be goth and be conservative. This is my hot take that I'll die on. This is my hill that I'll die on. You cannot be goth and be conservative, because then you are anti what it means to be goth. The irony is that you listen to goth music, which is truly the heart of the aesthetic. It was not fashion. It was music first. It was. It's true. And I do love goth music. That's the coldest take I've ever heard. That's just how it be. Thank you. Sorry. I know. Maybe not a hot take. Maybe a medium cold, a lukewarm, if you will. So I don't know. It's very interesting because I talk about this all the time. For a very long time, conservatism looks like, I actually would want to sit down with you and hear that argument. But no, I for a very long time was super rejective of this, like, dommy mommy box, right? Because I felt that it was unhelpful to what it means to, like, live an experience as a goth woman. Because ultimately, most, if not all, goth women who don't know you don't want to dom you or be your mommy. I know, it's scary, right? They just want to live their lives. This archetype, this aesthetic, it can be a way that they maybe perceptively look, but it doesn't mean that they want anything from you or owe anything to you. But there is this really big trend of traditionally men, but women are guilty of it too, saying, I want a goth dommy mommy, right? But they don't actually take any time to know anything about who it is they're talking about. It's sad how fetishized not just goth but most alt cultures are. Yes, it is. Heaven forbid a woman just exist and not be the object of your fantasies. Yes. Because not everybody wants to please you. Most people don't want to please you, right? And I think that's so important to remember, is that just let people live, right? I can be mommy. I can be here and be mommy. And I can be goth. And those things can be mutually exclusive. It doesn't make me this niche dommy mommy goth girl, right? Because I'm not an object to be fetishized by you without my consent. I want to know the person. I want to know if they'll be, I want to know if someone will mean something to me. I want to know what their interests are, who they are as a person, the things that built them. And I think that's the root of romance in this life. And I think it's not how someone dresses or how someone talks, or how you perceive someone without knowing a single thing about them. So I don't know. Live your life. Be who you are. Happy Pride. Or just exactly. We're all just trying to go through this life in the way that makes us feel the most confident. And that's not just a demi experience either. That's just a human experience, right? To make connection is to know each other. Be who you are. How are you, Shiva? How was buddy time? But yeah, no. Happy Pride, everybody. This is everybody's reminder. This is a great reminder for everybody. This is gonna hurt a lot of you. If you find me attractive, you're gay. Because I am not cis. I'm so gay. Hi, Taurus. Welcome in, baby. Thank you for the follow. That's a crazy line to follow me too. Wonderful. Welcome in. I'm super gay. Perfect. Me? Gay? Oh no, I know. But this is because a lot of people come in and I am feminine presenting, but non-binary people do not owe you androgyny. That's been my that's been my phrase of the past couple months. And therefore I am still non-binary. Being attracted to me does not make you attracted to a cis woman. It makes you attracted to a non-binary person, which makes you gay. And if that's something that you can't swallow and are attracted to me, well, guess what? That doesn't make me any less non-binary. Doesn't make me cis. Holy moly, this chat is gay on gay month? Oh, I know, it's crazy. Bro may not have a clear gender. I don't. That's what the they and the they pronouns are. And I don't know. That's been really cool to remind people of as of recently, is that I am non-binary. I figure out what I am, leaveth me alone. And you don't have to label yourself either. I think everybody is so quick to rush into labels. Just be who you are. Like who you like. Do as you do. Because you don't owe anybody an answer for the person that you are, right? And if a label makes you feel more comfortable, wonderful, use it. If one doesn't, then don't. You don't owe anybody anything. For the longest time, I was really hesitant to use non-binary, pronouns. I was really hesitant to add the they, because I just didn't know. I was like, guys, am I just being dramatic? But I'm not. Being able to, because I'm always a lady, and I will always be a lady, but that doesn't make me only a lady. And so the they has been really comforting for me. I enjoy having a non-gendered state to myself. And I don't need to want to have a flat chest or short hair or present differently for that to be a reality for me. That's just the me I'm comfortable in. And I think that's so important to remember, you know? So yeah, happy Pride to everybody. You're gay. But no, I hope you're doing well, Taurus. Welcome in. Are you? May I ask you a question? Your name feels familiar. Do I know you from somewhere? Not to pester you in front of everybody. But yeah, no, I don't know. And then I'm also, this is a great reminder for the room. Do you know me from somewhere? Wait, well now I'm nervous. Do you want to know me from somewhere? I mean, do I? Oh, dude, I don't know. Well, now I'm nervous. See, now I have to, like, guys, I'm scrambling. I mean, girl, don't flirt with me. No, I have found that, the other thing that I've kind of come to terms with over a little over a year now is that I'm demisexual. So we talk about this a little bit. This one is a little bit more obvious. I am on the asexual spectrum. I still like to be perceived. I still like to be sexy, but that doesn't necessarily mean I want to be sexed up. Does that make sense? BRB, bias. Sometimes the concept of sex is the weirdest thing on the planet, and sometimes it's all I want to do. But ultimately, that desire is not put upon another person until a lot of criteria is met, and even then it is inconsistent and fluid. And so as a result, I for a very long time questioned if there was something like wrong with me. I used dating apps for a very long time, and couldn't get anywhere on a dating app at all. I've done blind dates and it just not go well. And for a very long time I thought that was like, I was like, dude, this is evil. Am I unlovable? Which is not true. My brain works a little differently. I can't form romantic interest and therefore sexual interest until I have a connection with somebody. And even then, like I mentioned, it's finicky and it's fluid. I could love someone so very deeply, and I don't want to be touched that day, or that week, or that month. Maybe longer. I could want to be touched for 2 minutes, and then never again. I don't know. Also thought that me and you had the same experience. Yeah. And that kind of came with, learning about, like, what sexual aversion and repulsion was crazy to me, because I do experience that frequently. And while I love talking about it, and this is where things get a little interesting, I think that I am very comfortable being a sexual creature online. Not having it, of course, but we can talk about sex here. We can talk about kink. We can look at me and be like, damn, I got good fucking tits most of the time. I have no issue with that at all. I have no issue being perceived sexually, viewing myself that, because I like being sexy. I like being flirty. I like being fun. However, that doesn't take away from the fact that sometimes I don't want to be, like, physically touched, right? The concept of it is fine, but the physicality of it is not. And that's kind of where the spectrum part comes in for me. So learning and being able to identify with the demisexual, because for the longest time I just thought I was bisexual, which is really, I thought I was pansexual, but I wanted to use the bisexual flag because I had merch of it since I was, like, middle school age. So I didn't want to throw that away. But kind of coming to the terms of finding this label, and then the more I look into it, the more being like, is this me? And then speaking to other demi people and going, is this me? Was like really eye-opening, and it validated a lot of things for me, and I have felt so comfortable since I've been able to use this label. Like, I don't know, I think that's the beauty beauty of having like these identities is you can seek comfort in them. And that's powerful to me. So yeah, that's my long tangent. This is your happy pride from your local queer. Oh my gosh. I feel like I've not been an ASMR artist today. I've been a just chatting streamer. More than I like to admit. And that's okay, you know? You know what scares me? This is a moment of vulnerability. Guys, kissing scares me a lot. I get so anxious when it comes to kissing people because, like, what do I do? What do I do with, like, and I have, when people, Taurus, you get me. Me and you get me. You're connected. We're connected in the brain. Not feeling anything. Yeah. No, I don't feel anything for a very long time. And what was I saying? No, kissing makes me nervous, and I've kissed plenty of people in my life. I've kissed plenty. But every time I still get a little nervous about it because I don't know, there's a lot of action that has to happen in kissing. There's a lot of movement. And I get a little in my head about it sometimes, about like where to put my hands, what to do with my lips. You know, you gotta keep your eyes closed so you can't see if they're enjoying it. Don't use too, like, don't go too far. You'll touch teeth, and that's not good. Overthink again. No, I get, kissing is one of the things that makes me so nervous. So I could be in the most dominant headspace of my entire life, and I still wouldn't want to lead when it comes to a kiss. Girl, you better take the reins, because if not, it's a mwah, and we're done. Because I'll get too nervous, and when I get too nervous, then I get removed from situations, and that's a problem too. But yeah, there's your little moment of like overthink from me, is that I hate having to be the leading person in a kiss, because that means that I have to make the decisions there, which makes me overthink. Don't leave this damn car, it's going. Yeah, pretty much. No, that's your little moment of weakness from like, yeah, I am here today. But no, that one's weird to me. Sex is such a fun topic. Like, sex and intimacy is such a fun topic to talk about. Do you guys do the thumb thing with holding hands? This is a very important thing to me. Do you do the thumb thing? And those who do the thumb thing know what the thumb thing is. Yes. Okay. See, you know what the thumb thing is. I do the thumb thing too. Depends on the vibe, but yeah. See, I knew it. I knew people knew the thumb thing. No. Oh my god. Another thing. When someone is looking at you and you reach your hand out, where, I know it's depending on the moment, so don't be a fuck ass. I know it's always depending on the moment. But if you were just moving instinctively, where are you putting your hand? Left cheek, right cheek, shoulder, neck? Where's it going? Head? Where? Now I gotta know. See, now I'm investigating you. Neck? Freaky. Shoulder? The small of the back. I feel normal about that. I feel normal about the answers I'm receiving. This is actually me, like, vibe checking the room. everybody's habits that suit my personal interests. Alright, everybody, next. How do you feel about hair pulling? Fuck. It's the shoulder and the back. Yeah. No. Litmus test. We're touching something fine and sweet. Oh my god. No, I have found dissociated and clocked out of the conversation. What the hell is going on? Fuck, I can't laugh. I'm not being a very good ASMR artist, guys, please. I'm asking people intimacy questions. I hate having my hair touched. You hate having your hair touched. That's fair. Curls. Oh my god, no, I get it. If you have curly hair, I totally get not wanting your hair touched. What if I told you I wasn't talking about me pulling your hair? Fuck. Oh my god. I mean, guys, this all happened because yesterday I was reminded of JJK. And I hate having my hair touched unless it's being pulled. Period. Is it head and comfort them? I love, this is my weakness. I love playing with people's hair. I always am one to ask first. I'm not going up to strangers or even people who I'm friends with and just touching their hair. Yeah, so the Nanami scene was exactly what I was thinking about Sasori, so that's crazy. But I really like people's heads in my lap. And I like just petting their hair and like brushing their cheek. Okay, if you ask it, no baby, I won't mess with your hair. I'll keep your hair nice and curly. And back rubs. Ugh, I need to be given a good back rub. I love giving back rubs, but I can't remember the last time I was given a really good back rub. That sounds like it would hit the spot. I'm starting to think that one of my love languages is physical touch. Back scratches? Actually, so the love language is such an interesting one, because I think everybody really experiences all love languages, to be truthful. I think there are some that may be a little louder than others. Like, I was talking about this the other day. One of my stronger love languages, one of the love languages that is a little louder, is gift giving. Because I grew up in a household that really celebrated the act of giving gifts to one another. And whenever there was things happening or things going on, let me hydrate. And stretch. Okay. Okay, I get it. I can't have Kitty out. No, I can't have Kitty out. I can't have Kitty out. Kitty has to go away. I can't have 4 arms. I'm sorry, Soriel. I forgot to turn it off. I like a good massage, right? Hi, Nick. Thank you for the follow. I saw it as soon as it happened. I was like, wait a minute, please. No kitty. Thank you, Lakshata. No, I'm trying to think of other, like, it's all in spirit. I'm trying to think of, like, other intimacy things that I can think about. Give Kitty. No kitty. No kitty. my arms are down. I have nowhere to hold Kitty. Give me your kitty, but spiritually. That feels like an innuendo. I know you didn't mean it as an innuendo, but it feels like an innuendo. But no, I'm trying to think of, like, other, like, intimacy things. What is the first thing you know about a person? Like, what is the first thing you notice about a person when you look at them? Well, good, because it was. It was what? Hold on, I'm lost. Just grow more arms. Oh my god, hold on. I got you. Hold on. There you go. Okay. Happy. Welcome back, Alexandra. I'll put the wings away too. There you go. You can have Kitty. I know. Thank you for following me, Foozy. Welcome in. Did I say your name right? I don't think I did. I think that's a J. I'm sorry about that. What did I miss? We're talking about intimacy right now. Like, where's the smile? Is it genuine in the eyes? Are they kind? I think the first thing I notice about people is their eyebrows. Truly. I think that the way people, because you can tell a lot of, this is going to be tism for me. You can tell a lot about a person's emotions from their eyebrows, whether they're furrowed or relaxed or anxious or a little bit back. They give a lot away. And I think that's the first thing I kind of look for, because I'm trying to look forward to how a person is going to react to me. I'll go get mine waxed now. No, because then I can't read your face. I mean, obviously, go take care of yourself as you need to and do the things you like to do. But I think that's probably one of the first things I notice about people. Shaving them off as we speak. Fuck all of you. People's hands. Mm-hmm. Mm. No, I'm trying to think of like. This is a fun question. You don't understand. I must remain cool and mysterious. I can't have my emotions read through my eyebrows. Sassery, but what if I don't want you to be mysterious? Normalize no more nonchalant. In 2026, in the big 2026, I want only chalant. I want to be able to read your expressions. I want to know that you're happy to be here. No mysterious, no cool. Yearning. Bring back yearning. Nonchalant was so 2025. I genuinely dislike nonchalant people. Give me all the yearning. What they are wearing. It's because it's a retail experience. Ah, yeah, that's fair. Hi, Laws. Also, hi, Inner. No, I feel nonchalant hurts more than it helps. I think that a lot of people just are naturally a little bit more carefree, and that's wonderful for them. However, bring back yearning. I want poems written. I'm a romantic, so I want poems written. I want I love yous. I want shared words. I want smiles given across the room, you know? Bring back the ability to wink just to show someone that you care about them. It's like a little wink, you know what I mean? Not like a wink like a sexy wink, but like a wink like, I see you. You know what I mean? I want playlists. Yes. Yes, I love making playlists for the people I care about. Truly, I do. And I love when people do things for me, right? Like, I love when people write paragraphs again. Whatever happened to writing paragraphs about how much someone has changed you and loves you? I want to go on. Oh my god, plan dates. Plan dates. And I cannot say this lightly enough. Plan dates. Not just hanging at home. We're talking about bringing back yearning. I don't want nonchalant. I want love and worship, and I want to be adored, right? Little trinkets, yes. I wanna have paragraphs, and poems. I think that there's such a beauty to romance that we miss out on a lot. And I'm not asking for like, I'm not asking for anything. But, like, I just mean in general, like, there's no need to be, like, the most perfect person on earth. But, like, dude, yearn. Crave someone. Many people ruin a lot of things on both sides. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, love is effort, right? And I think so many people forget that. Love is not work, but it is effort, right? And if you aren't willing to put in that effort and you just want to remain a status quo, well, I don't know. Maybe that works for some people, but I'm not one of them. So yeah, that's my TED Talk. Yearn. Yearn, little queers. Yearn. I'm using that as a... I like paninis. They make me hungry. Okay, go get your food, hon. Welcome in. We're kind of mean. Oh, hon. I guess I don't yearn enough. Well, it's never too late to start. Hi, Spooks. Spooks, we're talking about yearning. Hi, it's nice to meet you. Is it Taco? Is that how I say your name? We're talking about yearning. Yearn for isolation, and that's fair. Everybody's allowed to want their own different thing. Thank you for getting your droplet. It is perfect. I'm glad I said your name right. What about y'all? I love my girlfriend. Good. Tell her all of the time. Thank you for getting your droplet in. But yeah, no, I don't know. I do, I swear. Good. Oh, I'm hydrating. Okay. Sorry, I had to cough. Not playing these 5-star plays and putting down dummy money. And no, yearning isn't just in like dates. Like, I think that's another thing. So many people equate like dates to money, right? To like expensive endeavors. It doesn't have to be like 5-star ventures and grand Michelin meals. Dates can be picnics, you know? They can be painting. They can be, they can be like quiet nights watching the sunset. Yeah, trinkets even. It could be going to thrift stores and picking something out for one another that's under $5. I never once had money. Thank you. Yeah, no, I love and romance as a concept. I've grown up watching, and I know life isn't a fairy tale, and I've grown up watching Disney movies and Barbie movies and movies of like love beyond the world, but it doesn't always have to be that like extreme, right? Write a poem, buy a card, exactly. Do you guys know how much I love a boo basket? Let me tell you something. Seeing people get boo baskets, which are just blankets and candles, I have never been more envious of happy people in my entire life. Yeah, go to random places, window shop even. Romance series, not a good sign maybe. I love romance. Everybody's different though. Who wants money? They don't want yearning and you should move on. Yeah, that's true. No, yearning is not about how much money is in your pocket. It's about the effort you put in for someone. It's about noticing their interests and understanding what you love about them. Right? It's about craving someone with every pulse that your heart beats. It's about wanting someone with the thoughts that consume you in the quiet. I love her. Good. It's this time I had out taking part in laying in the grass. Yes, that's beautiful. Genuinely. Romance is not dead. It just needs people to want it. You know? That's my takeaway. It's not dead. You just have to want it. And you have to be willing to put in the effort for it. And that's not going to work on every single person because not every single person is willing to put the effort you are willing to put in. But that means you just have to find the one that is, or the ones that are. You know? Intimacy. You're good, baby. I don't know. No, I mean, be the real you, of course, but I don't know. If the real you doesn't yearn, you're gonna have to find someone else who doesn't yearn either. But for me, I wanna be loved. And I wanna be loved loudly. You know? And we enjoy each other's company more than anything else in the world. Exactly. Everybody's relationship and desires look different, right? I mean, we all do it in different ways. But I think the thing that ties us all together is that to love is to put effort in, whatever that effort looks like. And that doesn't mean changing who you are to fit some random archetype. It just means putting effort in to be not worth, that's the wrong word. To show someone how you care. That's what I'll say. That's the beauty of it, right? Showing someone else you care for them. Exactly. And that's why I say, like, I don't want nonchalant, because I don't want someone who could not care my presence or not my presence. I want to know I am wanted. I want to be wanted and to know it. And I don't think that's asking too much. And I don't think that if anybody who wants that is asking too much. It's also 3 a.m. And there are people who really fit well in that kind of dynamic. And I don't want to sit here and shit on nonchalant people, to be very clear. I think that that's just not the relationship I seek. And it's just one that I've seen more often. I think that's really my takeaway. I miss the often seeing the inverse, if that makes sense. I miss when more people loved loudly. Yeah, I think that's what I have to say. I think that's the words I'm going to put into it. You go back, go to sleep. No, exactly. They can, like, there are people who that is exactly what they see. And I never want to sit here and be like, ugh, bad for them. No, good for them. It is not for me. Yeah, okay. I have consumed so much of y'all's time. I think the most nonchalant people have walls up in their hair. That's me. I'm those people. And you'll find people who are willing to break those walls down. But, I mean, if you want to be nonchalant and find someone who wants that, that's fine. I don't know. But I can't, especially as a demi person, I can't reasonably, I'm a lover boy. I can't reasonably want to want someone who doesn't want to want me. You know what I mean? And dude, I'm anxiously attached. I am anxious all of the time. I want that. I need reassurance a lot. Hi, Unity. Thank you for the follow. That's okay, hun. Always do what you gotta do. It does not bother me none. Welcome to Aki Streams. She's genuinely an amazing person to talk to during these streams. Yeah. We have these conversations where we kind of go into random topics sometimes. It's one of my favorite things to do, to be honest. No, I have found that there's so many people in this world, and you could be missing someone, or you could lose someone simply because we get so wrapped up in what we want out of reality that we stop thinking about what the people we care about want, right? Because love is not just one way. And so me, as someone who craves what I crave, also needs to balance what I desire in love with what other people are, right? With what the people who I love are. Because not everything is so cut and clean as like, well, I want chalant, I want yearning, but are you putting in the things that they want? You know what I mean? I don't know. That's something to think about. That's the brain. That's the brain thing for you guys to hold with you. Remember that to love is to be loved. And with that, I'm gonna find who we're gonna read today. Where do I want to take you? Who is streaming right now? Oh my god, it's her birthday. I know where we should go. You got any tips? You seem interested when someone, to seem interested. I mean, there's no seeming to it, baby. Be interested in what they're talking about. Like, I wish I could give you tips, but just be interested. Ask them questions about it. Listen when they speak and follow up on it. And put it to memory and talk to them about it the next time you speak to them. Okay, so everybody, today we are going to be reading. That's how I got into D&D. Is it really? We're going to be reading someone who it is her birthday, and she's doing a model and a theme debut. So I'd like everybody to get in the raid, please. I will be back tomorrow with Shiva, and we will be playing, oh my gosh, and we will be playing Minecraft. It'll be a normal stream. So this is everybody's reminder that tomorrow will not be ASMR. I was something on the lab, even if it's something exactly. No, me too. Please be normal and have a good time over there. Seem like you are sweet. Let me give you guys our raid message. Go ahead and copy and paste the raid message, pretty please. That's that raid message right there. The cat dragged in. Go ahead and copy and paste that so that you're ready to put it in. I hope to see you guys again. If you want more of me, you can always follow me. You can hang out with me, watch my content. You can check me out on my Discord, or on any socials. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your night. I'll be streaming more ASMR next Wednesday. But until then, I will see you guys tomorrow at 7. Good night.